Hello, welcome to Flat Out Racing Bets, Chicago edition. Happy 4th of July. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody still got all their fingers. Read about some guys putting fireworks on their head and not a good outcome. So got all my fingers. I'm ready to go. And got Kevin Hurst here today for today's Racing Bets. And give me a reason, Kevin. Give me a reason not to bet on Shane Van Gisbergen or Kyle Larson today.
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
I think they're the top dogs today, and I don't know. The lines are pretty rough, right? I think I saw this morning SVG is minus 160 on DraftKings. That's tough.
Yeah.
But they're not giving a whole lot of respect to Larson today. I mean, plus 330 on DraftKings to win. But yeah, I think those two guys are out front all day. I think they're going to dominate the race. We saw yesterday in the Xfinity race, they dominated. They looked good. You got back to like what 17th and 18th, and I think Larson was up to 10th in like 3 laps. So yeah, it's going to be all probably all Larson or SVG today, unless they run into that turn 2 tire barrier. That's the only fear I have. But I agree with you. Chevrolet right now, DraftKings minus 150 if you just want to look at Chevrolet. They got some other drivers that potentially could have an impact on things. So, but yeah, Larson and SVG. If you're interested, I got a sleeper.
Who's this?
And so let's get right to it, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put money on Ty Gibbs today to spoil the show. Plus 750 on DraftKings. Plus 600 on 365. So that's kind of an interesting gap, if you will, if you look at things from that.
I used to see better lines on 365, but DraftKings has got some decent lines today. So I made a few bets on DraftKings today. I think one thing we have to keep in mind is that the stage breaks. So guys will have different strategies. So that's where SVG and Kyle Larson will get mixed up. SVG, of course, not racing for points. So I assume he's racing for the win. So he's going to do the strategy to win the race. And I also think, which is something that we should keep in mind is, and I'm not totally 100% sure about this, but I think if that car wins, it gets into the owner's points playoffs. And
Okay.
that would be quite a financial thing for that team. So they're gonna go all out for the win. I don't know if Kyle Larson is just gonna, maybe he gets stage points. I don't know how this race is gonna play out, and that's where it could get mixed up.
Yeah, I mean it's a technical track, right? It is super technical. The Xfinity race yesterday showed that. Practice and qualifying for the Cup cars showed it. Super technical, super difficult. And I think, like I said, at any moment, you got some situations like turn 2 that are tough. How about the entry to pit road?
Very.
Man, the entry to pit road is wild. So we could definitely see some things get mixed up today for sure.
Yeah, I saw a couple guys spin out trying to get in pit road. I also saw some guys come from the back. I won some money yesterday off Parker Klingerman. He had a line of a 650 for a top 5, and I took it, and that hit. And I also had him up against Austin Hill, so I won pretty good with Parker Klingerman coming from the back yesterday. Which let me start running down these guys for you, because I got some guys coming from the back that could be a player today. So
okay, let's see what you got.
Well, not coming from the back, but probably the best road racer overall, Tyler Reddick. I think we got to keep an eye on him if we're trying to beat Larson and SVG. 750 for the win. I'll play that.
Yeah.
Don't know how you feel about Reddick today.
No, I mean I think Reddick and Gibbs are probably at the top of the Toyota chart. Giving a lot of DraftKings giving a lot of love to Marty Truex. I don't know, maybe that's because they watched our show and like Todd's impersonation of Marty Truex. I don't know if you've got anything on him today, but the lines on DraftKings for him they're a little suspect to me.
I skipped him
giving
today.
him a little too much credit. Yeah, it's wild.
I like his teammate Christopher Bell at DraftKings plus 900. So I'll take that. He's pretty good on road courses. I don't know where that came from, but he's pretty good. Another driver I like, the guy that's gonna definitely go for the win, because I think it's the only way he's gonna make the playoffs is Michael McDowell. So
Yeah.
plus 1,000 today for the win. He was competitive in qualifying, so I like his chances, somewhat. But look at this. Look at this coming on
Holy
board
cow.
late in the show.
Man, that's something.
Well, that's all right. We're going to get his take on it. So better late than never, right?
That's right.
Yeah, he's probably got a good line he wants to discuss on Todd Gilliland. But back to Michael McDowell.
Yeah.
I like Michael McDowell for the top 4 today as well. I don't know if you saw that line, but I think it's a playable line. So I do like McDowell. That's good insight there.
Okay. All right, Todd. Let's catch you up here real quick. No surprise, it's probably going to be SVG and Kyle Larson. And we're just trying to find guys to beat him. So we like Reddick. We like Tyler Reddick. We like Christopher Bell, and maybe a little bit of Michael McDowell, possibly. What's your take? Who you liking?
I like Christopher Bell. Yeah. I like that pick to take him. I mean, I got Larson at plus 325 on my book. I don't know why. SVG's plus 175. So I do like Larson. I'll put some money on Larson. I also like the Toyotas to kind of, just to kind of figure it out and beat the Chevys. I mean, I think the only 2 Chevys you got that can win are Larson and SVG, and then you got a lot of Toyotas that could pull it off. So Toyota's at plus 150 today. Probably go that route too.
Okay. I got a guy here that sometimes runs really well on road courses. He's won on road courses, and he's setting at plus 5,000. It's William Byron. Now, he's going to have to play the game. He's going to have to play the game to get up there. But there's no way I'm not betting that. There's no way I'm not putting a little bit of money on William Byron. What do you think, Todd? No? He had a power steering issue yesterday.
Yeah, I wanted to look at something real quick. I mean, he is good on the road courses. I mean, you got to think too that Alex Bowman had the fastest 10-lap average. So I don't know, maybe Hendricks got something up their sleeve. Are they celebrating something this week? Somebody have a birthday? Just got to check every week. Make sure
yeah, it could be anything. Yeah, but I don't think so. I don't think anyone's birthday or anything like that.
Maybe Rick took a successful shit or something like that. So now Hendricks is going to win it.
Well, Mr. Yeah. I don't know. Got to call him Mr. H. It seems like you can't call him by any other name. Yeah, I don't know.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Buescher, guys. Chris Buescher. I got him on DraftKings 5,500. This is insane. How does he get a line of 5,500?
Because he's got to beat SVG and Larson today.
Yeah.
And all those
You're
Toyotas.
right. We're trying to beat them. Maybe they beat themselves. Maybe they wreck each other. It's not.
I mean, Larson's been looking a little sloppy ever since. Ever since the double was a failure. He's been a little sloppy in his activities. So maybe he'll be sloppy again today. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm taking Chris Buescher. I'm definitely taking Chris Buescher. 5,500, 600 for a top 5. I also bet him as I know now we're gonna contradict each other, but I took him as a top 4 at plus 550. So I don't know, just anything.
I also respect Buescher.
Yeah, well, I respect Buescher, so I'm taking him. I got a bonus. I got a boost for Chase Elliott to win the race. 2,500 on 365. Bet 365. Chase Elliott used to be the man on these road courses, so no, I'm not going to count him out. I'll take him.
Yeah, and if you look at the stats I sent you yesterday on Elliott's road courses, he and Byron, their driver ratings for road courses are in the top 5. So I definitely think it's a possibility. I don't know how it works in Mr. H's camp, but I'm fairly certain that Larson's setup probably goes right on the Byron and Elliott's cars, right? It's not going to be far off. The setups are not going to be far off. So I like both Byron and Elliott today for spoilers for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. That's about all I got. I mean, I like Todd, your pick on Alex Bowman to maybe get a top 10. Or top 5 even, but I don't know. Alex Bowman's going to win the race. I just can't bet on him to win yet. He seems to be a little behind. I did see Todd Gilliam for a top 10 plus 320. Are you going to bet that? You have to bet it, Todd. I mean, no.
I'll bet it.
Okay,
Absolutely.
yeah, good. Good.
You know, he always seems to find his way up there.
He's decent on road courses.
Yeah.
Stage 2.
I didn't find any driver matchups I liked except one. And I'm just going to fade Kyle Busch till probably the end of time now. I got Ryan Blaney over Kyle Busch plus 120. Anybody else got any driver matchups?
Yeah.
I think
I got a
anyone over
couple.
Kyle Busch.
Yeah. So I'm going to stick to that. DraftKings has Daniel Suarez versus Kyle Busch at minus 150. It's not a great line, but you got 2 factors here. Daniel Suarez is not terrible on a road course. I know the Trackhouse cars haven't been great, but it's Kyle Busch, and I'm not. He's liable to throw a temper tantrum walking down the pit road this morning, getting in the car and just give up. So the other thing I like, I think if you're going to bet Larson today to win the race, Bet 365 has a Larson versus SVG plus 130. So if you're betting Larson to win the race, then you might as well match the bet and take Larson versus SVG plus 130. Like I said, Larson is plus 365 on Bet 365 there. So if you're going to place that bet, I think you take Larson over SVG and take the extra odds there and quick double up. So we'll see. That's about all I saw though. There's some tough lines this week, and I don't know. It's such a tight track. Anything could happen today, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, it's going to be unpredictable. And like I said, I think these stage breaks will switch some stuff up, and then we'll get some new faces up there. We'll see what's going on. Got anything else, Todd?
Speaking of unpredictable, what's going on behind you there? I was not able to turn the race on. Lewis Hamilton was plus 300 to win.
Well, you missed the grid walk. The grid walk was absolutely incredible. Nobody wanted to talk to the Sky Sports announcer, but yeah, there's a pass. They made one single pass today in the race, and that replay will be played 1,000 times.
I think that was a back marker. So yeah, that's good for them. All right, just curious. Great. I got nothing else. Looks like it's going to rain there in Britain. Hope it doesn't rain in Chicago.
Yeah, let's hope not.
I was there a couple of weeks ago while they were getting ready to build the track. The town loves it.
Yeah.
Town loves NASCAR, except for my one Uber driver. So they're gonna have a good race today. They're gonna put on a good show. It's gonna be fun.
Your Uber driver, not a fan of NASCAR?
My Uber driver did not like that they put a track in the middle of the city. Said the city's too small for it. And last year they killed someone while building the track, and they were doing it just for training. So I don't think he was well versed on NASCAR.
He doesn't watch the news. One person killed during training. That's pretty good. It had like 9 killed during fireworks. So, okay.
Got electrocuted, I think. I don't know.
Got real fired up. But
well, let's just hope the track holds together. I saw they had to work late overnight and make some cuts in the track, do some pothole repairs. So let's hope that their crew is a little bit better than the crew that some of us are used to, and they made the right repairs.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Oh, it's a safe race all around. Dangerous town, that's for sure.
Wow, this is turning very political. Dangerous town. Why is it dangerous, Todd?
I think he's talking about the river. They just got a small river that runs through the town,
okay.
right?
Yeah, you can fall.
Yeah,
flood.
Yeah, somebody might fall into that water. Yeah,
1,000-year flood.
Beautiful place.
I just hope that Chief Keef makes an appearance. I know he's not welcome back in Chicago, but I hope Chief Keef makes it. He's a supporter of Chi-Town, and I'm hoping that the guy from Sky Sports, I think, after seeing this morning, he's a grid walk on F1. Hopefully, he'll be invited to the NASCAR race next week and do a small grid walk. So
that'd be lovely.
There's no place that he'd rather be than Pocono. So
it'd be a fantastic grid walk.
Yeah.
Long trot. Yep.
All right. All right, guys. Good luck today. Last week was just insane, but oh well. Let's see what happens today. So good luck, guys.
Good luck,
Same to you.
everybody.
All right. See you next week.